What if the gap between who you are and who you want to be comes down to your systems, not your goals? James Clear transformed how millions think about habits. His book, Atomic Habits, reveals that massive change doesn't require massive action. It requires small, consistent improvements that compound over time. Today, we're breaking down 4 of James's most powerful ideas and exactly how you can apply them using the WOOP framework. Let's dive in. Idea number 1, get 1% better every day. If you get 1% better each day for 1 year, you'll end up 37 times better by the end. If you get 1% worse, you'll decline nearly to 0. We overestimate what we can achieve in a day and underestimate what we can achieve in a year. We want dramatic transformation now, set massive goals, burn out in 2 weeks, and quit. But tiny improvements compound into extraordinary outcomes. Success isn't about radical change. It's about small, sustainable progress. WOOP framework application. Wish. I want meaningful progress without burning out. Outcome. I'll build sustainable momentum that compounds into real transformation. Obstacle. Small improvements feel pointless when I want big results now. Plan. When I'm tempted to overhaul everything, then I will identify one tiny improvement, just 1% better, and commit to repeating it daily. Real application. Pick one area. Don't transform it. Improve it by 1% this week. Want to read more? Read 1 page. Want to exercise? Do 1 push-up. Repetition beats intensity. Idea number 2. Focus on identity, not outcomes. Most people focus on outcomes. Lose weight, make money, write a book. But lasting change happens when you shift your identity. The goal isn't to read a book, it's to become a reader. Not to run a marathon, but to become a runner. Every action is a vote for who you want to become. Make your bed? Vote for being organized. Write 1 sentence? Vote for being a writer. WOOP framework application. Wish. I want habits that stick instead of fading after weeks. Outcome. I'll build identity around positive behaviors, making them feel natural instead of forced. Obstacle. I see habits as things I should do, not as part of who I am. Plan. When building a new habit, then I will reframe it as identity. Instead of, I need to exercise, I'll say, I'm someone who moves daily. Real application. Choose one identity. I am healthy. I am a learner. Take the smallest action today that proves it. 1 action equals 1 vote. Idea number 3. Make it obvious, easy, attractive, and satisfying. James distills behavior change into 4 laws. Make it obvious. Design your environment so good habits are visible, bad habits invisible. Make it easy. Reduce friction. Easier behaviors get repeated. Make it attractive. Pair habits you need with habits you want. Make it satisfying. What's immediately rewarded gets repeated. Track progress. WOOP framework application. Wish. I want to follow through without relying on willpower. Outcome. I'll build an environment where good habits are automatic and bad habits are difficult. Obstacle. My environment supports old behaviors. Distractions are everywhere. Healthy choices require effort. Plan. When building a habit, then I will use the 4 laws. Running shoes by my bed, obvious. Workout clothes prepped, easy. Favorite music while exercising, attractive. Calendar check-off, satisfying. Real application. Pick 1 habit. Optimize with just 1 law this week. Want to read? Book on your pillow. Want to eat healthy? Pre-cut vegetable sundae. Idea number 4. Survive the valley of disappointment. Habits don't produce linear results. You work for weeks with no visible progress, then suddenly, breakthrough. James calls this the valley of disappointment. Real change happens slowly, then all at once. Like ice, nothing at 31 degrees, nothing at 32, then it melts at 33. Most people quit in a valley right before the breakthrough. Winners just survive the plateau. WOOP Framework Application. Wish. I want to stick with habits long enough to see real results. Outcome. I'll push through the messy middle and reach the breakthrough. Obstacle. When I don't see quick results, I lose motivation and assume it's not working. Plan. When I feel discouraged by invisible results, then I will remember I'm in the valley before breakthrough. I'll focus on process, not outcomes. Real application. Commit to one habit for 90 days regardless of visible results. Track the behavior, not the outcome. The transformation will shock you. James Clear's framework is about designing a life where success is inevitable because your systems support who you want to become. Get 1% better daily. Build identity-based habits. Use the 4 laws. Survive the valley. If you found this valuable, the links below have Atomic Habits and James's other books. They're some of the most practical reads on behavior change. Which idea resonates most? Drop it in the comments and subscribe to Animated Wisdom for more frameworks from the world's most influential thinkers. See you in the next one.